Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In today's video we are going to be playing an ARS only build. Now this is going to be my first ever thematic build that I am doing that is going to be destroying Curse 7. So 48 intensity. And to make it even better, we are not going to be using Executioner. We are only using fragility and slow and paralysis. So we're running Purity, Sure-Footed, Weapon Expert, Dash Mastery, and Generalist. We are only allowed to take ARS skills, and we are not taking Chromatic Bolt, even though it is an ARS tag. It is still not legitimately an ARS skill in the ARS kind of skill region. So anyway, let's get into it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, the reason why this works so very well is one, because of fragility, which we kind of have to allow ourselves to have some sort of debuff or damaging increase sort of thing, besides for paralysis. But the way that it works as well is Touch of Ice. Now the reason why I'm saying this is because Freezing Blow converts all slow stacks into paralysis, and paralysis increases direct damage taken by 1% per stack. Now what happens is, if you have a Touch of Ice, the Freezing Blow will first apply the slow, then convert it. So it's like a double whammy, and that's just how the damage works. At least how I understand it from the very beginning demo or prologues, when we were speaking to Alan, the developer of the game, about damage numbers and calculations. So really cool to know that that's how it works. And the only thing now that we are looking for is going to be actually Snowball. So any other of the ARS skills can be anything. We will swap and change them all as we go. Hopefully we can get them all before we have to use all our rerolls, because we do again want this to be an only ARS build. So it only makes sense if we have only ARS skills. So there's a Blizzard. We're then going to go for the most amount of multicast, area of effect. What else are we looking for? Cooldown reduction, obviously. This is not looking good for us. Damage. Please give me. We're going to go ARS Vortex. That's all our levels for now. We are looking again for... sorry, what was I saying? We're going to be looking for another dash. A third dash obviously makes it just that little bit much easier to survive. And we are looking for Avalanche. Sorry, one of the new skills that you unlock from doing the hidden character. If you haven't unlocked it yet, there will be a link to a video that I've got up in the top right corner as we are speaking now. So go have a look at that. It will show you how to unlock the 3 holiday exclusive skills, which are available on any character. So you don't have to play them on this character. They will be available on any of the characters. So fragility again is the only one that we can take, which is fine by us. And we now... Oops, that's gonna hurt. Okay, we missed it. Whew. The only thing about the ARS skills is they really take up a lot of the screen space, especially when you get all the AoEs that you get for them. So we do have to kind of keep the skill opacity down quite a lot. That guy was a little bit weird there. He wanted to be in the air for some reason. Again, we are looking for our Snowball still. That will be one of the skills that I really do want to take. Here's Present, so we're going to take Present instead of Glacier. Very strong skill. We're going to replace ARS Vortex, so I'm not going to level that up. We just need to wait till we can find the skill we're looking for. So we're actually going to grab ourselves a Touch of Ice, because we don't have one just yet. Do we? No, we don't. So we're going to grab one. That's going to allow us the opportunity to grab the Hypothermia, which is very strong here. And this is probably going to be because we don't have avalanche yet. We do have blizzard though, so it does help. But because we don't have our avalanche skill just yet, our damage isn't going to be as good as it could be if we did have it. So again, we're going to focus on our freezing blow as well as the frozen warhammer. Those are going to be our DPS skills, and everything else is going to be to set up these slows. Now obviously if I played on executioner and went for chromatic bolt and other skills, it would be a lot easier and a lot faster, but you are going to be super surprised by the amount of damage that this can do to enemies, especially by the time we get to the last boss. Now we just got avalanche. It fires 25 snowballs in the area in front of you over 3 seconds. So that is 25 stacks of slow in 3 seconds, and that's without counting all of the touch of ice stacks. So every time we get a touch of ice stack, that increases the amount by however many stacks of touch of ice we have. So now we're going to apply 50 stacks of slow over 3 seconds with blizzard, which is even more, with every single other skill doing it as well. So that is just how the skills work. And obviously again, the more stacks you have, the more damage you're going to be doing. So keep that in mind. Also, snowball doesn't follow your cursor. You just got to aim somewhere and it will shoot them in that direction regardless of where you go afterwards. So really, really good for, like, you know, missiling an enemy from afar. So you just point, let them go off, and you can move to any direction and you will be safe. And that is just terrible. There are so many more AoEs for some reason when you're playing this build. I'm not sure if it's because of the clear speed or if it's just because of how the build itself works. I don't know what's going on, but I have found myself dodging a lot more red circles playing this build than possibly any of the others that I have tried in the past. Maybe it's because of the way I'm killing things or the speed, or I don't know, but you know, it's just how I've been feeling. Also, I really don't like Ice Incarnation and all the ones that keep putting all of the crap on the floor for us to have to dodge. But we've got our build. We will go into crit when there's nothing better to take. Cast frequency is much better. Area of effect, very good. Damage, fantastic. Multicast for seasonal is even better. If we can multicast the avalanche and the surprise bomb, that's even better. Again, if we don't have something like damage increase, we will go touch of ice as well. So area modifier for the avalanche is fantastic. Multicast, ooh, I'd rather go damage here. Let's see what else we can go. More damage, multicast, and last but not least, even more area. Now obviously you want area because the more area you have, the more you can apply the slow stacks to more enemies. Alright, so Prophetess died. Let's just grab that, and now we can kill our these stupid void hunters. Alright, so we got to take care of the towers over here. Alright, so as you can see, we don't even have all of our stacks of touch of ice yet, but we are getting so many stacks of cold, or of slow, sorry, onto things, and it just becomes crazy fun. I don't play the elves. They are very, very cool to use. They're very satisfying to play on, but the reason I don't do it is because their interaction with your character is quite weird right now for me, and I don't see them fitting into the way that I play my play style. They don't fit into it for high curse, but they could be definitely something I look into playing for, let's say, overlord cycles or endless or something like that. But for my high curse games, I don't really want to go into that kind of play with the elves. It's just a personal thing. I'm sure that someone else loves the elves and you can play them. Alright, we just got to run around in a circle now, because that's how we are unfortunately going to deal with this. As you can see, there are way too many circles, way too many bombs, and snowballs hit where you want them to go, which is fantastic. That's probably what makes it slightly better than Blizzard, with applying stacks and debuffs. And if you had to play Executioner and use, like, you know, your all of the different debuffs that you get, the negative debuffs, and even go for Chromatic Bolt to even apply even more negative debuffs, you're going to have even more damage. But I did want to show that this skill, just purely how it is, has so much damage that you don't even need to worry about Executioner or even any of the other debuffs that you get on that you can get, like your Fateful Strikes. So very, very nice. We are going to take a little bit of defenses over here, and then we can go for even, yeah, we're going to go the movement speed, and then we can go damage for the snowball and the gift. So second lot of bosses down. Just a couple more hits over here. Again, you do want to try and get as much area of effect for ice skills. I wouldn't say just for seasonals. You do want it for all of the ice skills, because they are what is going to be helping you the most. And then you get these little bombers that are causing issues for us. Alright, so we can go area of effect here. It's much better than the 20%. We aren't seeing a lot of touch of ice. I'm actually going to banish these. Area of effect. There's a touch of ice. Ooh, exposed weakness. It causes wound, which doesn't help us with purity, but it helps us double the amount of effects that we apply. So fantastic. We also have not got... oh my gosh, that is so bad. That's not fair. Alright, never mind. You know, you can't really do anything when you get caught in the corner and you've got the Fallen Knight spinning on your face. Anyone want to tell me how you counter that? I know how. You don't get caught in the bloody corner. Alright, so we are still looking for hypothermia, is what I was saying before we got rudely interrupted by a spinning maniac. As you can see, the damage is still keeping up, even though their life goes up more and more as we progress through the curses. Oops, we don't want to get hit by lasers or by anything else. We now only have Alexi and the Eternal Guardian. The Eternal Guardian's actually pretty easy here, because a lot of the time he actually stands still for you. So poor dude stands still and lets you kill him like there's, you know, no tomorrow. But let's keep going. We've got to kill this Void Hunter. He does look like the melee type, so we're going to die in very quick time. Fantastic for us. Let's deal with this tower over here, and then we will start going into getting our crystals again. And we can get a little bit of life over here as well. Alright, so now that we are about near the end of the round, I would like everyone to place their bets in the comments as to which skill, after seeing all of the skills that we are playing with over here, which skill do you think is going to be doing the most amount of damage? Let me know down in the comments, and we will see at the end of the game which skill it is that's doing the most. So here to summon the Happy Helper Elves, Happy Elves. Again, I don't fancy the skill right now with my kind of build that I'm going for, so it's just not working for us. So we're actually going to grab more slow. We didn't actually get a lot of crit, which is surprising. Not actually surprising, but we never got a lot of crit. But as you can see, so the only thing that affects is us not having a lot of wound Although, as you can see, even with the 25% crit chance, we still wound quite a lot, and we want to get out of there. Alright, these two prophetess are quite hectic. Especially when you're out of the AoE of the beam, but it still hits you. What a bunch of nonsense. It's only the two of them left, I believe. So that does make it easier. Just wait for the beam and then dodge. Only the one left. Get a bit closer to her so she uses her AoE and she's dead. So we've got one life left, and we've got only one set of bosses left as well. So everything's looking a-okay, looking very good for us. Let's get the life and then we get hit. Alright, that's done. More touch of ice, another crit. And we can multicast the snowballs because that just means a lot more. These snowballs look hectic. So many snacks. So many stacks of slow going out, guys. It is disgusting. Probably so much better than Blizzard right now, but obviously having both of them just makes that much more world of a difference. But what I would like is with the skill opacity, as you can see, like the Warhammer or other skills like that, you can't really see much. If we could change this bombing that we get with the snowballs, the avalanche, sorry, that would be fantastic, because it does stop you from seeing a lot of the ground effects. So Alan, please, can you tone down the... Oh, get away from them. It's too early for me to die. I'm too young. I'm too young to die. Go away. Alright. One of them's nearly dead. I died. Alright, we can do this. Just got to be careful. If I die at the very end, I am going to be very, very irritated. Please. They're nearly dead. We've got 3 more to kill. Launch. That frozen warhammer is doing so much damage. Holy moly. Alright, 2 more. And they're nearly both dead. We've got this. There's one. And here is the last one. Bam, we did it. 13 minutes, 20 seconds. Not the fastest time, unfortunately. But my gosh, we still got 5 levels. Let's just randomly put them in places. Oh, look at that, a damage increase. Alright. So there we have it. If you guys guessed Frozen Warhammer was going to do the most amount of damage, you guessed correctly. Look at that, 29 million damage. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you had fun watching this and watching me nearly die at the very end like I usually have. Please let me know down in the comments what you thought about the video and what you would like to see next. Also, please remember to like the video so that we can get into this algorithm and hit 1,000 subscribers. And always remember to keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.